Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of August for Sagittarius. So wherever you happen to have Sagittarius in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Sagittarius, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. We are going to be looking at what changes are coming into your life this month of August, Sagittarius. I can't even talk. Going to be getting some moon themed messages here for you this month. You know, the moon goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So lots of messages from Mama Moon. Please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, and that can make shuffling a bit of a challenge sometimes, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. Whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Sagittarius, you are getting a bonus in this month's reading. Thank you so much for running the numbers up on last month's reading. If you want a chance at a bonus in your next month's reading, make sure you run them numbers up on this reading. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading, if you would like to purchase something off the wish list like a card decks or something for my household, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below, so make sure you check that out. So before we get to cards, we are going to get a color message from the spirit board. So all right, Spirit, Sagittarius, August 2025, a color message. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Ooh, you're getting the color orange coming in. So all right, orange is a joyous color representing vibrant energy and intellectual curiosity. It is the sacral chakra color. It took me a minute. I kept wanting to say solar plexus, and I knew that wasn't right. It is the color of surprise and enthusiasm. It promotes physical attraction as well as friendship. Because orange is the color of communication, it works as an emotional and intellectual stimulant, which alleviates feelings of self-pity, lack of self-worth, and an unwillingness to forgive. It connects us to our senses and helps to remove inhibitions in order to make us independent and social. Unlike many colors, it has a sense of humor. I love that. Wearing just a bit of orange can bring smiles and a sense of optimism. A simple spell for orange: Keep a bowl of oranges on the table as a focal point in the morning. Their scent and bright color are exhilarating. Like the glass of orange juice it represents, it will start your day off right. To promote and facilitate learning a new subject, use an orange bookmark. Ooh, I love that. I love orange. It's such a vibrant color. All right, let's get some Queen of the Moon Oracle messages here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what Mama Moon wants you to know for this month of August. Thank you for your guidance, your wisdom, and your truth in all matters and in all things and at all times and in all ways. What is it that Mama Moon wants Sagittarius to know this month of August for Sagittarius? All right. We have a number 36, green corn moon for patience coming in. Ooh, patience. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? Oh man, it's definitely a virtue. We have a number 30, snow moon for purity coming in here as well. All right, two more here. Let's see what else. We have a number 34, hot moon for extremes coming in. Ooh, getting passionate, on fire. You know, you have that orange color, that moon, and everything around it looks pretty red orange. A number 32 for egg moon, trust coming in here. So all right, give me just a second here, and we'll start with this number 36, the green corn moon, and patience, right? And this is the full moon for August. So what seeds are you planting? You have to be patient. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down, take your time. Things are happening, you just can't see it yet. Be loving and patient with your body. The affirmation, I take my time to enjoy the journey. Ooh, yes, one more time. I take my time to enjoy the journey. Companion stone or metal is jade. I love it. All right, a number 30, snow moon for purity. Now, this is the full moon for February. So, you know, August to February is 6 months, you guys. So whatever you're doing now that you have to be patient about, you know, once we get into like the snow moon, it's a more lean time. We are in winter if you're in the same hemisphere as me. Look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. And the affirmation, I know why I do what I do. Ooh, okay, one more time. I know why I do what I do. Companion stone or metal is clear quartz coming in. So all right, we have hot moon, a number 34 for extremes. This is the full moon of June. So learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. So the affirmation, I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. Ooh, okay, one more time. I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. The companion stone or metal is sunstone. All right, the last one we have is a number 32, egg moon for trust, and this is the full moon of April. Trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. And the affirmation, it is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. All right, you know, for us, you know, this is springtime. You know, springtime has just sprung in April, so it is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. Companion stone or metal is iron. Ooh, ruling with an iron fist perhaps, or you know, letting that iron, what is it, a spine of steel maybe, is that what it is? Not iron at all. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department for you this month of August, Sagittarius. This can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey Gigi, I really love my job, I really love the people I work with and the people I get to interact with, and I really love my hobbies, you know, then guess what? All of that can be included here as well. So all right, let's see what we have here. Okay, we do have the casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be a physical death. It could be the anniversary of someone's passing or their birthday this month. You know, it could be that. But you know, something has to end in order for something new to begin. We have to trust the process. We have to be patient and, you know, not rush things, not give in to extremes, not give in to a temper, you know. We have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Now, this casket could represent this older man. Maybe it's his birthday or the anniversary of his passing, you guys. But, you know, this older man can be anywhere in your relationships. It can even be to describe yourself. If you're like, you know what, I am an older man. All right, we have the wreath for sorrow over a loss. So, you know, the casket, the older man, the wreath, you know, it could be a death here. You know, I'm not saying it is, or, you know, maybe this older man, you know, is at the end, you know, and getting his affairs in order. We have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. Yeah, it could be that older man. It could be tied up in these extreme situations. But I'm kind of feeling a female energy around this rooster. So if that's meant for you, you're gonna know, like someone that wants to disrupt your life, you know, and they come in like a hurricane, like a tornado, just leaving destruction behind. We also have marriage coming through. So, you know, this could be, maybe you're getting married this month, or maybe you got married in August and this is your anniversary month. So, you know, there's definitely a bell ringing for some kind of announcement. Maybe you got engaged, maybe you are getting married, maybe you're having a child, getting a new home, getting a new vehicle, a new job, a raise, a promotion, but it's something worth celebrating. You know, the possibilities are literally endless here because there are so many of us, you guys, so keep that in mind. All right, let's see what's going on in career and finance for you this month of August, Sagittarius. You know, I always like to know what's going on with my money. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, like how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in your accounts? I'd be like, yep, I manifested that. Yes, I did. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So, you know, you're clever, you're able, you know, you have that business mindset. You will be successful at whatever you put your hand, heart, and mind to, but also do not be dirty or underhanded in any of your dealings, you guys. That's very important. We have the Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. You know, I feel like you need to take a look over your statement, see where your money is going. Maybe it's going towards apps you don't even use, and you know, you're bleeding money out with those apps or with things you don't really need. So, you know, if you quit paying that, then you would have more jingle in your pocket. You have the Beetle for good fortune, good luck. It is smiling on you. You got to get that shark out of the water, though. We have the Throne for position of authority. So, you know, if you're not going into business for yourself, you know, getting a raise, getting a promotion, fix your crown and keep going. We got the Star for guaranteed success. Now, in Tarot, the Star is the energy of Aquarius, and Aquarius is the end of January, first part of February. So, you know, you got that snow moon up there. You know, this is keeping our faith and our hope alive, reminding ourselves to keep looking at the bigger picture and, you know, believing that miracles can and will happen. You have the Lobster here for financial pinch, but you know, on the flip side here, you guys, when I look at the Lobster, I'm like, you know what, if you can afford to buy lobster, if you got lobster money, then you're not doing too bad for yourself. But at the same time, if you're living outside your means and you're splurging for that lobster, you know, then you gotta be really real with yourself. You know, that financial pinch, and with both claws even. We have Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. This could lead to a deal of some kind, you guys. Merging. You know, if you're in business for yourself, and then if you're not, you know, this is putting, you know, making a good first impression with someone and not realizing, you know, how it's going to benefit you in the long run or later on. So, you know, make your best first impression that you can, you guys. All right, let's see what's going on in life for you this month of August, Sagittarius. You know, life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes? Use some Vaseline. And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can don't mean I want to, you know what I mean? Like, I would like some easy street, you know, every once in a while. All right, flyers, calm down. Those two there just flew right out. So let's see. I'm going to shuffle one more time. We'll see what else comes out here. And, all right. Whew. All right, let's see what we got. I'll take the flyers first. So you have Grasshopper, situation in the balance that require careful handling. So, you know, the grasshopper greatly outweighs those blades of grass, but he doesn't let it bother him or worry him. You know, he just keeps hopping from blade to grass to blade of grass because he knows how to balance. And if he does fall no big deal. He just gets back up and hops right along. So handle it with grace and ease. You do have the axe for forces working against you. You know, that did come up in that extreme moon, and the rooster as well. You know, plus the sharks in the water there. But you know, as long as we're alive, there's going to be forces working for us and forces working against us. Choose to feed the forces that are working for you, so that grows instead of, you know, giving rise to fear, worry, doubt, negativity. All right, we have the horse for a short journey. So it could be physical, it could be mental, it could be emotionally, it could be spiritually. So you know, it could be any, right? We have the unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yes, you guys, you know, your intuition is trying to lead and guide you. You have the staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So, you know, if it's health-wise or if it's financial, or, you know, these people that are trying to mess up things, you know, it's gonna be okay. You also have the hand, and you have the handshake as well. So in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So trust and believe. You know, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So when you open your mouth, when you ask for help, when you ask for assistance, when you ask for guidance, that it will be given to you. You also have the apple, which says temptation will test you. So, you know, don't give in to that temptation, because there is a snake right there waiting to bite you. So be careful. All right, let's get a sixth sense connection message. This is a message from your higher self for this month of August, Sagittarius. Let's see what else you need to know here for Sagittarius. All right. We have a number 17, a phoenix. Ooh, like the phoenix, you rise from your ashes. And we have a number 38, soul dance. So there is the phoenix, and there is soul dance. And they both look kind of red and orange. That phoenix is definitely orange there. So all right, let's see. Phoenix, something unexpected has happened that shook you to your very core. It can be difficult to understand why this was part of your journey. So, you know, that short journey. Surrender your heart, mind, body, and soul to the infinite spirit. Know that you are not alone and always in safe hands. Hope and anticipation return as you come to terms with letting go of trauma. The spirit of the phoenix rising from the ashes brings back your drive and determination. You can reinvent your life in wonderful ways filled with love, understanding, and prosperity. All the good things all the time. The affirmation, I am safe and determined to live a wonderful and happy life. Ooh, yes, one more time. I am safe and determined to live a wonderful and happy life. Crystals are smoky quartz, jet, citrine, and fire agate. All right, number 38 here. Soul dance. Music lifts your state of mind and encourages creativity. When you have given it your best and you're not getting anywhere, let music soothe your soul. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. It changes your vibration very quickly as your heart begins to form an intimate connection with the melody. It adjusts your vibration while realigning your mind, body, and soul with the divine. Take 10 minutes and go with the flow. Sing and dance to your favorite upbeat tunes. Dance sitting in your chair if you can't stand up. No crystals, no affirmations. Turn that frown upside down and dance to the music. I love it, you guys. All right, let's get an everyday witch oracle message here for you, Sagittarius, for this month of August. Let's see what else you need to know here, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, everyday witch message. Let's see. We have meditation to dig deep coming in. Ooh, okay. We're going deep. We're not just staying in the shallows here. Meditation to dig deep. Now this is earth, so it's grounding and practical action. You know, earth is the power of the physical body. Being present, you guys, getting grounded, getting stable, all of that. So meditation to dig deep. Our culture often encourages the pursuit of shallow and immediate pleasures, discouraging the deep work that takes time and energy. You know, we already said 6 months up there, you guys. So, and then what, February to April is a couple of months. April to June is a couple of months. So, you know, it takes time, you guys, you know, time and energy. But sometimes it is important to look more closely, burrow into our own hearts and minds, and discover what lies underneath the surface. Sometimes you have to dig deep to find the truth. You have all the tools to do that. They are just waiting for you to use them. Meditation can help you achieve a deeper connection. Meditation prayer, you guys. So, all right, dig deep and plant your seeds in this good soil here. All right, let's get a moon magic mini deck message here for you for this month of August, Sagittarius. This is a new deck, and I've really enjoyed working with it. I'm so grateful and thankful I was able to get a new deck. It had been a while. All right, we have Waxing Crescent 5. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Ooh, yes, I love it. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Yes, feed the good, feed the positive. We have Moon God. I don't know how to say that, but rabbit on the moon. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Ooh, okay. I choose, you know, and this is you choosing these things, guys, choosing good things for yourself. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. All right, let's get some crystal wisdom messages here for you this month of August, Sagittarius. Let's see what else you need to know here. All right, and that one. All right, we have, hopefully I'm going to say this right, Shatukai for teacher. I have the divine wisdom of the universe within me, and I openly share it with the world. Ooh, yes, I love that. Your wisdom, your light, your truth, you guys. So I have the divine wisdom of the universe within me, and I openly share it with the world. We have Heliodor, confidence. I am confident in all that I do. And I'm sorry if I'm butchering these. I genuinely do not know how to say them. I am confident in all that I do. All right, let's get your bonus. It is coming from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle for this month of August. What is it that the universe wants Sagittarius to know? My vibes speak louder than my words. Ooh, you know, be more mindful and aware of the vibes you're sending out. And, you know, because if you're intuitive and empathic, you also pick up on other people's vibes as well. So your vibes should change the space you are entering for the better. Look at all those butterflies, signs of transformation and change. All right, Sagittarius, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button. Hit it with a razzle dazzle, especially if you would like a chance at a bonus in next month's reading. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. You know, that truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with you guys. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you, and I'm so very grateful and thankful. I hope August is, you know, your time to really sparkle and shine. There are major changes coming in for you in the love department, career and finances, and for your life as a whole, you know, encompassing all areas. Don't forget to celebrate you. Don't forget to dig deep and you know that you deserve these good things. Let your soul dance, and remember, no matter what happens, you are the phoenix, and you can and always will rise from your ashes. All right, Sagittarius, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.